So we're going to start our granny square by making a chain of 4 or 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Now I'm going to slip stitch to the first chain to create a ring, like so. So it's like a ring and with a hole in the middle. We're going to work into that hole. So we're going to be doing trebles. So before we do our first treble, we need to do 3 chains to get our hook up to the right height. So 3 chains, and now I'm going to work 2 trebles into that center of the ring. So I put my hook into the center of the ring, pull a yarn, pull a loop up, sorry. So I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to work another one into the same ring. Be careful you don't work in the gap between the 2 trebles. So yarn over into the ring, just going to get that yarn tail out the way, pull up a loop, 3 chains on my hook, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and I'm just going to push those stitches together on the ring. So it looks like I've got 3 trebles. First was a 3 chain and then 2 trebles, so that looks like 3 trebles. And now I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and now I'm going to work 3 trebles into the center of that ring. So yarn over, put my hook into the center of the ring, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 treble. I'm going to do 2 more. Okay, I'm going to push those together. So I've got 2 groups of 3 trebles with 2 chains in between. Now I'm going to do 2 chains, 1, 2, and now 3 more trebles into that center ring. 1, 2, 3, squidge them along, 2 chains, and then 3 more trebles. 2, 3. Okay, and now I'm just going to do 2 chains to finish off that round. And then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of the first 3 chains. So that was 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to put my hook in there, yarn over, and then pull it through both of those. So I've got 4 groups of 3 trebles, or what looks like 3 trebles, because one of them is actually a chain 3, that first one. Okay, so that's the end of our first round. So we kind of got the beginnings of a square with 4 corners, which are made up of the chain spaces. So these are called 2 chain spaces because they're spaces made up by making 2 chains. Right. So our second round, we are going to do 3 chains because we need to get our hook up to the height of a treble. So we're going to do 3 chains, and then I'm going to turn my work because I want to work into this corner chain space. So I've done 1 3 chain, which looks like a treble. I'm going to do 2 more trebles into that corner space. So be careful here that you don't flip your work and then work into this gap here. You're working into this corner space. If you need to put a marker in to show which is the corner space, that can make it easier sometimes. So I've got 3 chains and 2 trebles, looks like 3 trebles. I'm now going to do 2 chains, and then I'm going to do 3 trebles into the same corner space. So I'm not going to flip it back on itself and do it in there. I'm going to do it into that same corner space. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is our new corner, and I'm going to go to the next corner, and I'm just going to do 3 trebles into that corner. So 1, 2, 3, and then going to do 2 chains, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 3 more trebles into that same corner. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so each corner is going to consist of 3 trebles, 2 chains, and then 3 trebles again. So it's 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, so to get you around the corner. And now I'm going to do this corner, so 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, 2 chains. Whee. I'm going too quick for my own good. 1, 2 chains, and then 3 trebles again into that same space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there are 3, 2 chain, 3 trebles. Now I'm going to go to the last corner. So I'm going to do 3 trebles, 2 chains, and then 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3 trebles, 2 chains, and then 1, 2, 3 trebles. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to slip stitch to the top of my first 3 chains. So hook in, pull up a loop, and then pull it through. So now I have 4 new corners, but I've also got some side spaces. Okay, so because each time you increase a row, you're going to get 1 more of these side spaces. So I'm going to chain 3, 2, 3, turn my work. I'm going to do 2 trebles into this side space, so it looks like 3 trebles. So 1, 2. So it looks like a group of 3 trebles in that side space. Now I've done those, and now I'm going to go to the corner, and in the corners we do 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles into that same space. So 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3 trebles. Now 2 chains, 1, 2. Ooh, I keep hitting my box of tablets. And then 3 more trebles. 1, 2, 3. So we've done that corner. So the next corner is too far away. There's a side space here. So I'm just going to do 3 trebles into that side space. 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to do a corner. and a corner is 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So 1, 2, 3 trebles, 2 chains, and 3 trebles again into that same corner space. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got an extra side space here, so I'm going to do 3 trebles in there. One, 2, 3. Sorry, just going to unwind my wool a little bit. The next one is a corner. So it's 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So 1, 2, 3 trebles, 2 chains. Yeah, start that one again. 1, 2, 3 trebles. Next one is the side space, so that's just 3 trebles on their own. 1, 2, 3. And then the last one is a corner, so it's 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 2 chains, and then 3 more trebles. 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to slip stitch to join to the top of that first chain 3 that you did. So you've got 4 corners, and now you've got 2 side spaces. So this next round we're going to do 3 chain to start the round. 2, 3, get the hook up to the right height for a treble. We're going to turn our work, and then we're going to do 2 trebles into that side space there. So those 2 trebles look like, sorry, the 3 chain plus the 2 trebles look like a group of 3 trebles. Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 3. The next one is a corner. So on a corner, we do 3 chain, no, we do 3 treble, 2 chain, 3 treble. So one, messed that one up. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3 chains, 3 trebles, I mean, said it wrong again. Then 2 chains, 1, 2, and then 3 trebles into that same chain space. 2, 3. Okay, so that's our corner. So now we're going to work along the side. So we've got 2 side spaces now. So I'm going to do 3 trebles in here, 3 trebles in here, and then I'm going to get to the corner. I'm going to do 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So 3 trebles along the sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another side space. So another 3 trebles in that space. 1, 2, 3, and now we've got to a corner, so I'm going to do 3 trebles, 2 chain, 3 trebles, 1, mess that up, 1 chain, 1 treble, 2, 3, then 2 chains, 1, 2, and then 3 trebles again, 1, 2, 3. So 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles gets you around the corner. Then I've got 2 side spaces again, so I'm going to do 3 trebles in there, 3 trebles in there. Then I'm going to get to a corner, I'm going to do 3 trebles, 2 chain, 3 trebles. Along the side, 3 trebles in each of those. Another corner. I'll meet you back here when we get to the end and you need to slip stitch to join. Okay, so I'm just doing my last 3 treble in the last side. And then I'm going to slip stitch to join the top of that 3 chain there. I put my hook in, yarn over and pull through. So you should have what looks like a square shape. In each corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, you should have 3 trebles, 2 chains with a little gap and 3 trebles, and then on the side you should just have groups of 3 trebles. So there's a group of 3 treble there, a group of 3 treble. In the corner we've got 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. Then we've got 3 trebles, 2 trebles, and then a group of 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, and so on around. So the next round, again, you're going to be doing 3 chain to get your hook up tight. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to turn our work. The reason we turn our work is so that we can actually be working into the correct space. So we've done 3 chains, which looks like a treble. We're going to do 2 more trebles because it's a side space. 1, 2. Okay, the next one is another side space. So 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. The next one is a corner. So you're going to do 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. And then you're back going along the sides. This time you've got 3 side spaces to complete. And then you get to a corner. Then you've got 3 side spaces. So if you find that you've got an extra corner or one of your corners buckles up, you've missed out a group of 3 trebles somewhere. Okay, so you should have a nice square shape like that. So you just carry on growing your granny square, and each time you do a row, you'll get an extra side space to complete. Okay.